is, and then 27th, I'll do one more. The 27th, it will be in, I'll be in Danvers, Massachusetts. Danvers, Mass. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for letting me do that. And I think that we are ready to get into our drawing lesson. So here we go. Let me reset this. Stop. Reset. And let's get going. Bam. There was a nice opportunity for a live cough. Welcome back to our 30-day drawing lesson. We are on lesson 22. Lesson 22 of our 30-day process. My son's hooked up a fan, but it's too loud. That's just awesome. And we are ready. We're going to draw a 1-point perspective room. 1-point perspective. So if you're ready for me, let's get right into our drawing lesson. Now, remember, we're not going to do exactly this lesson here, but it's an awfully good lesson. Look at this. It goes through and it shows you how to use 1 point to align it to draw a really cool drawing. Now, perspective is rooted in the ancient Greek language spec, which means to view, to like the glasses, right? My eyeglasses. These used to be called spectacles, right? To view, to something rooted in spec, like spectators. To view an event, spectacular, to view something amazing, right? Inspector, to view clues, inspection, right? To view details, right? So the word spec is the root word for perspective. It means to view a different angle, to view depth. So that's what we're going to do. So this is day 22. We're going to learn a little bit about 1-point perspective. One point alignment is really what I learned how to call it. 1-point alignment. Day 22. Am I right? 22. Day 22. And so, using that idea of perspective, to view the illusion. I'm going to write that down. Let me put a little shadow. Okay, perspective. Its root word is spec, right? To view. And this is to view. And then perspective together is to view an illusion, right? The illusion of depth. It's an illusion, all right? An optical illusion. You want to make some things look closer and some things further away. So perspective is creating the illusion of depth using alignment, okay? And alignment, you're using lines that you've already drawn or vanishing points to help you line things up. All right? I see my son was trying to help me out here. My studio upstairs here is like 100 degrees. Something's wrong with my heater, and we can't shut it off. So I'm melting here, so thanks for bearing with me here. All right, now. So this lesson is called a room. Lesson 22 is a room in 1-point perspective. All right, well, let's go ahead. And for this warm-up, I think I'm just going to warm up doing some jagged lines here. I think I'll put some circles coming down the side. And we're going to talk more about alignment and perspective and its role in creating this wonderful illusion, this optical illusion that you are in charge of. So 3D, here's another thing to understand. 3D equals. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. Sorry about the bouncing. 3D equals length plus width plus, does anybody have any idea? Length plus width plus depth. Right? So this is length and this is width or height. Some people say height. And depth is to make these some of these objects look like they're far away. So some are near and some are far away, okay? Length plus width plus depth. So the perspective is the illusion of depth. 3D is adding these three together to create that illusion. And for some reason, my battery's not charging. I don't know why, but we'll keep going. I hope the battery doesn't die on me. All right, so we're going to do 1-point perspective. So right here, let's draw. Here's a little side thing. Think of all the words that are rooted in the word with spec in it. Perspective is the illusion, right? Like spectacle. You write them down here, would you? Spectator, right? Spectator, to view, right? A bunch of viewers viewing an event. Spectacular. Okay, send me a text. Send me a note if you got it anymore that are rooted with the spec. Something with that Latin root of spec. I love words. I love how words are built. I love the history of words. So we have spectator, with inspection, right? To view clues. Inspection, inspector. Okay. Speculate, to view possibilities. My spelling, I know, is horrendous, so thank you for bearing with me. Spectator, spectacular, so you can get the idea. All these wonderful words that are rooted in the word spec. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this room. Now I'm going to move. I want to draw right here, so I'm going to draw this square, and this will be my room right in here. I'm just going to draw this square. This will be the back of the wall. Okay, you don't have to. I'm going to put a dot right in the middle. All right, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to use rulers. Look at, you're the only one who has to see this. Now, from this point right here, we're going to line everything up. This is 1-point alignment, 1-point perspective, 1-point illusion. We're going to line it up here very lightly. That's going to be one side of the room. From this point here, I'm going to twist my paper if you need to twist it, and come up here to this side. All right. This is a really neat exercise. You're going to love it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, look at my square wasn't even perfect. From this point right here to this, I'm going to go across here. All right. Turn it around here. Now from this point right here, watch this. Going across here. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're the only one who has to see it. That's all right. See, mine's far from perfect, but you get the idea. We're having a room. Everything will be going right toward the center. So what I'm going to do is I'll erase that in just a moment, but I don't have my eraser with me, so I'll live with it for a second. I'm going to, using the guidelines, I want to do a series of doors down the side. Now the doors are smaller back here and larger as they come towards you. So these are smaller. These are smaller doors. See, this will be 2 vertical lines following this line. So you use the lines you've already drawn as a reference. You've already drawn that back wall. So let's use that vertical line, even though it's not perfectly vertical. I'm going to use it as my guideline. I'm going to draw a door, an archway here. The near line is longer. I'm going to do another door over here. I'm going to use these lines right here. So I want to make the door about the same thickness. Okay. And we're going to do a 1-point perspective, 1-point alignment, another door here. So now watch this. I'm going to put another archway, another door. I'm going to have it go even larger. It comes off the page here. I'm following the side of my paper here. My grapes or cherries come right over the front. Okay, it's a little bit larger. That fun? I'm going to draw a little room, an interior. Now I'm going to go right over my notes. It's all right. I'll erase those in just a second. But see, it's going to be technically, you're going to take this and you're going to line it up. Watch. See this? The top of the door. See this? Technically, the top of the doors line up, right? They line up. You can use, sometimes what I'll do is I'll get a scratch piece of paper and I'll use that as my ruler. You can do that. And all right, so we have, all right, let's
sharpen your pencil, grab some paper, get ready, it's almost time. Mark will show you how to get on the paper what's in your mind. A rocket ship, a pair of shoes, a shooting star, and some kangaroos.
If you've enjoyed Drawing with Mark and want to finish this lesson, head over to draw3d.com and join now.
Pencil power!